What famous plea deals changed legal precedents? Imagine a world where a simple agreement could shape the entire course of criminal justice. That's what some plea deals have done, changing how courts and prosecutors operate. Let's explore some of these landmark cases that have set important rules for everyone involved in plea bargaining. First up is Brady v. Maryland from 1963. This case made it clear that prosecutors must share any evidence that could help the defendant, even if the defendant never asks for it. This ruling protects defendants from unfair deals based on hidden evidence. It also stops prosecutors from threatening or pressuring defendants into accepting pleas they might not want. This case guarantees that plea deals are fair and based on full information. Next is North Carolina v. Alford from 1970. This case introduced the Alford plea, which allows a defendant to plead guilty without admitting guilt. Sometimes, defendants accept plea deals to avoid the risk of a harsher sentence at trial. The Alford plea gives them a way to minimize their risk while still maintaining innocence. It's a useful option when the case is complicated or uncertain. Then there is Santobolo v. New York from 1971. This case reinforced that plea agreements are like contracts. When prosecutors and defendants agree on a deal, both must stick to it. In this case, the prosecutor broke the deal by recommending a harsher sentence than promised. The Supreme Court said this was unfair and had to be fixed. This ruling helps keep plea deals honest and protects defendants from prosecutors changing their minds. Another important case is State v. Arco from 1988. Although it was not a Supreme Court case, it clarified that prosecutors must recommend a sentence within the law's limits. Judges have the final say on sentencing, but prosecutors need to honor their part of the deal. This case reminds defense lawyers to carefully negotiate not just charges but also the recommended sentences. Finally, a recent case from 2011 involved a plea deal in a death penalty case. The defendant agreed to a lesser charge with a long prison sentence instead of risking the death penalty. This case showed how plea deals can resolve tough legal and ethical questions, sometimes stopping long and costly trials. Knowing these cases helps defense attorneys craft plea deals that protect their clients' rights. They can ensure evidence is fully disclosed, guard against pressure, and use options like the Alford plea when needed. It also reminds them to watch for prosecutors who might not follow through on their promises. These legal decisions show that plea bargaining is a vital part of justice, but it must be fair and transparent. They give both sides rules to follow, making sure everyone gets a fair shot in the courtroom.